Hello, everybody. Bob Lust, ThePondBoss. Christmas. Last week you talked about fish feeding more going into fall to put fat on for the winter. My older fish have started to feed more heavy, but my fish from this year's spawn are not. Is this a learned thing from going through past winters, or it's not so much to put on fat as it is to put on flesh with fat, so that when these fish go into the wintertime, they don't have to metabolize their flesh. They can metabolize the fat. So that's kind of how that works. So the question is, my older fish have started to feed more heavy. Yeah, that is a learned response, but it's also a natural response because those fish instinctively understand, not cognitively, but naturally, from a population dynamic standpoint, that they have got to build up some stores. Because here's the way that works. When a fish is feeding in the fall, it's trying to gain enough weight so that it doesn't have to metabolize its flesh. If a fish has to metabolize flesh rather than fat over the wintertime, then it has to make that up. And any time a fish has got to make it up, it loses time. When it loses time, it loses potential. So right now, from now until Christmas, depending on where you live, that's the time that your fish are going to gain the most weight that they possibly can all year long. You know, in the springtime, they're dialed in on spawning. Then they're dialed in on reproduction. They're dialed in on recovery. You know, and then the food chain is expanding. Now the food chain is expanded. It's going to be as big as it can be going into the fall. If you have not subscribed to ThePondBoss, please do that. $35 a year, cheaper than a Friday night date, and it lasts a year. It's full of nuggets. Adios for now.
Hey, Mr. ThePondBoss, tell me what to do to make all my lunker lake dreams come true.